Welcome to day 10,000 of drag. I'm going out for coffee without doing a shave. I'm just going to use the leftovers from last night's makeup to prove there's enough stuff on your brushes to do day makeup. So this is from last night. The dark powder, using this side of the brush, turn it over to the other cheek. Side of the nose, a little bit of forehead, and you can get rid of the rest of the on your neck. Eyebrows, I'm using not black but anthracite, which is kind of a dark gray. And for you newbies, the female eyebrow crosses the brow bone 1/3 of the way across, straight across. Unibrow gives you caveman. So the point here, you go straight up, and you want to be pretty far down, probably maybe where the brow bone actually, with the eye socket begins, and go up, across, and let the natural turn of your wrist will give you actually the shape. There is several things you can do using just your body, using all the training you had in your wrist, lifetime of using your wrist. So I'm going to go, just let my wrist do the arc to the end of the eyebrow, and just keep turning, and you'll get the right line. Leonardo da Vinci says this is how you do it. And I'm going to use a sharp device to draw in individual hairs. These are, it's hard to find one that actually does it and doesn't dry out and doesn't get too liquid, so you're going to have to spend some money on that. But draw individual hairs here. This is not releasing anything. I've got individual hairs drawn here. Enough that at a distance it looks like a natural eyebrow. Please buy these from the original lady. Don't want the copy because she gave us the beauty one. There, individual hairs. Oh, this thing, I thought if I stored it down like this, I would get lots of ink. I actually got too much in the tip, so This is not a perfect one. This is by NYX. The packages promise perfect lines. Now, this is the brush I'm using to do my eyelids. And I have this palette from Mary Kay, actually, and I'm going to use this color because it's a complementary color to my eye color. And you should get yourself a color wheel and use complementary colors to make stuff pop. During the night, I put water on that and get more pickup, but this is just daytime.
I did this one day in a combination of ingredients. It came out gray. It looked like I was dead. And that's what people said to me. Just looked at it and said, yes, my taste is makeup. So
I used to know a woman who actually had this color as her natural eye color. I was so jealous. She looked she looked perfectly made up all the time. This is a brush I got at Walmart in one of their packages of art brushes, and it's extremely useful. Very thin, not too hard, not too soft. You can get the whole package for $3.45. Now, as I do this, I realize there's a space between the two lines I've drawn here. Fill that in. Same thing here. I didn't go back and correct. The most important part of female impersonation or drag is the eyebrows. You have to get your eyebrows shaped, and if you're not going to do that, you have to cover them and draw them in arch. This is the main feminizing message to the back of the brain. These doing drag or cross-dressing, you're trying to portray what are called the female secondary sex characteristics. And the easiest way to understand that is if you look at a stick figure, body, round head, 2 arms, 2 legs, it's a human, yeah. The minute you put 2 dots on it for nipples, it's a woman, or you put long hair on it, it's a woman, or you draw a line across between the knees, it's a skirt, it's a woman. These are the secondary sexual characteristics. Everyone has a nose and 2 eyes and a mouth. But in a female the lips are equal size, in a male the upper lip is a bit smaller. It's another characteristic. Also, female skull is triangular at the bottom, and the top is rolling back to avoid clubs from cavemen, which is why we bring down this, trying to make a triangle.
Go out to a place where
And there is hopefully some
piece of paper divided into thirds, and we
rouge left on
the
this.
lower part is feet, the middle
And I got rouge for older. You just, if you can see it, you've used too much.
anything but your section.
This is the classic mistake of the older lady who's family life is fading, and she puts on, grinds on the old. What's this called? There's a danger of getting over this Alzheimer's and you can't remember the name or anything. Or see it. Anyway, that was Charmed Enchantment by Rebelon. And from last night there will be leftover. You see that? Just enough to enhance without having to pick up. See, there's enough to do that. Down on the nose. And before you put your lipstick on, you can put some right here in the Cupid's bow. From yesterday. Now, all these lip pencils that promise to be darker than the lipstick, and they're not. This looks like a really dark purple. It comes out orange. Now the right way to do this is to use, as I said, the natural twist of the body to get a half circle and then a straight line. I'm not doing that yet. To do that you need really firm lips, so I just draw a line. And then head for the corner. Oh, this broke. So I'm taking my sharpener, which I got at Walmart for less than, this is a school product, so it's for kids. It's cheap. It's made of titanium. It will last a lifetime. And it doesn't cost $30 like the ones you could buy from a makeup store that don't last. You get close, stop. So that worked out well this time. And I'm using a lip brush. You're going to need a lip brush. You cannot do this to perfection with just this. So
paper mistake. There's no name on it. And there's no number on the bottom either. I think sometimes they put the computer number on the bottom. Red one, written on the side of the barrel. Taking down to the bottom. It's gone.
It's pretty aggressive, pretty aggressive lip for daytime. I read a book. It's called "The 300,000 Years It Took to Enslave Women." Very interesting. And one of the premises was women would be out gathering berries and snacking, and had red lips and would have red fingertips from berry picking. And the purse is symbolic of the gathering basket. They always had a bag to put goodies in as they found them. There's mainly about, at some point in history, during the 300,000 years, mankind realized women were a commodity because they produced the babies and held the encampment down and learned how to cook, medicine, make out. So women became just somebody you bang on the head and drag into a bush. That's what this book was about. So this is a pretty heavy or noticeable makeup look with just bits and pieces from last night, nothing special. And I have older wrinkly eyes, so I have hooded eyes. I'm not going to be able to do the big trifecta of eye shadows. Too bad. I found a pencil. They were on sale at Works. I bought 3 of them. And it's very soft, like a gel. Most pencils are hard. And if your pencils are breaking, either put them in the freezer or warm them up between your fingertips, and they won't break. This is by Wet and Wild. It's the brand. And it says eyeliner, but what kind of eyeliner is worn off? Coal color. So if you wet this, it really lays it down, but it becomes uncontrollable and it's too much. See, nice black line. For daytime, I'm not going to underline. I'm going to go over to the pupil, and that's it. Give a bit of a corner.
Chase those because you can chase those for hours.
This is all drugstore products. Nothing ordered from the site.
You can't see from a distance, but
So I have eyebrows. I have liner. Lids are done. Lips are done. There's a little bit of shading here and there. Next thing is again using the natural flow of the body. I'm going to do lining. We'll just go down any further. No. So we'll lower it a bit. This is how you make a bit of cleavage. You take a dark brown or light brown, something in the brown arena. This is to make a shadow. Put it on your finger. We're going to use this twist of the wrist. It gives exactly what you need here. You can go over or you can go up and make them look pendulous. Usually I do that in the standing mirror. And I do have some black there from yesterday. So when you have pre-cleavage and you take more of your leftover and do the central portion. The contrast makes it pop a little bit more. And on the upper part, takes seconds. And that works. Light and shadow and art at the same time. So today I'm going to have big hair. I have my pre-done wig, which is combed out. I spend about 7 hours a week combing out wigs, and I just comb them at random so they're done, so I don't have to spend an hour. No, I like long hair, but I don't like it all messed and destroyed around the back. So I take my hands like this and split it and pull it all forward. And it will cover the back of your neck, and your clothing will probably be up there as well. So and you have yards and yards of hair. That was 24 minutes. And I'm going down by the river for coffee. I do this every day. Sometimes I'm down there at 5 a.m. So thanks for watching. These are tips for older ladies who don't have the bone structure and the clear skin of a 22-year-old. But There you go.